Tonight, we're not breaking a news story. We're breaking a spell. It's like there's this silent hypnosis that most people live under until, something inside them just refuses to keep playing along. We're talking about the soul's alarm clock, the mystical burnout, the divine interruption you didn't schedule but, honestly, desperately needed. These are the 7 undeniable signs you're experiencing a spiritual awakening. So, let's begin. Your loop starts glitching. Suddenly, the patterns that used to feel comfortable start to feel, cloying. You wake up and wonder, why am I doing all of this? The job, the conversations, the commitments that once felt like ambition now feel like performance art. You're not depressed, you're deprogramming. The cycle starts cracking, not because you failed, but because your soul is finally ready to reformat the system. You feel like you're mutating because, you are. It's subtle at first, the food tastes different. Your body, it starts to reject old habits. Sleep schedules shift, almost like tectonic plates moving under your feet. You might even get these phantom symptoms, headaches, heart flutters, or, sudden bursts of energy that are followed by this existential exhaustion. This isn't woo-woo. Seriously. This is neuroplasticity on a cosmic cocktail of intuition and biology. You are not broken. You are recalibrating. You're not crazy. You're actually coming online. The normal world feels holographic. You're at the meeting. You're nodding. You're performing productivity. But inside, you feel like a ghost in your own simulation. That's the moment when the veil thins, not in some mystical fog, but with surgical precision. The brands, the media, the noise, suddenly they feel scripted. Your consciousness now sees the production design behind the performance. And just like that, you start choosing presence over programming. Synchronicities show up like sponsored ads from the universe. You keep seeing repeating numbers. Dreams become cinematic. You think of someone and they text. You ask for a sign, and you get it. Loudly. Specifically. Obnoxiously. But here's the truth no one tells you. Synchronicity is not magic. It's math. It's your electromagnetic field finally tuned into the right frequency. Call it source, God, quantum field, whatever acronym feels safe for now. Once you notice one pattern, they start showing up like cosmic breadcrumbs on steroids. You stop caring about what you used to chase, and it scares you. Money, validation, the likes, the ladder, the list. You still care, but not like before. You're not lazy, you're not disillusioned. You've just tasted alignment for the first time. And now, cheap dopamine hits don't do it for you anymore. You want soul income. You want impact without selling out. You want intimacy without distortion. And that shift, it doesn't make you weak, it makes you dangerous. Your nervous system craves silence over stimulation. You used to need background noise. Now, you crave stillness like oxygen. You become strangely protective of your peace. Small talk feels draining. Social media feels like static. Even music becomes curated down to vibration. Awakening makes you allergic to the unnatural. Not out of judgment, but out of frequency mismatch. And the more you honor this silence, the more your inner signal gets louder. You can't go back, even if you tried. Here's the deal. Once you start awakening, there's no off button. You can pause, sure. You can resist, absolutely. But you can't unknow what you now see. That's why so many people feel like they're living in 2 realities. 1 foot in the 9 to 5, and 1 foot in the infinite. Welcome to the bridge phase. And here's the good news. That discomfort is not a detour. It is the rite of passage. You're not supposed to go back. You're supposed to alchemize forward. Final transmission, you are not alone. You are early. If you're experiencing these signs, it doesn't mean you've lost your edge. It means you're gaining an entirely new operating system, one built not just for survival, but for truth. The people who thrive in this new paradigm won't be the most educated or well-connected. They'll be the most aligned, aware, and unapologetically awake. So, if you're feeling all of this, congratulations. You're not falling apart. You're finally falling into place. I'm Occultic Tao. And this wasn't a coincidence. You were meant to read this. Now press on.